me see.
It's going to take like probably 10, 15 seconds.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we good.
Oh, you popped up, yeah. All right, gone. All right, hey, Shalom Akim. First off, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh Shai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh Shai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh Shai. All right, Shalom. A double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught
That's
us
right.
well and who we all learned under, all right? And a sincere Shalom to you fellow believers out there, listening and, sincerely believing in word and truth. All right. We came here, this Wednesday, for another sit down. Lord's will, it's edifying. We want to enter into the topic pretty much of this man's world. It's going to be destroyed, man, according to prophecy. All right. We could start that off in the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 at the top, if anything.
Okay. I got it. This is Isaiah 34:1.
Yeah.
It says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it." And that goes back to what is that? Matthew 24:13-14. This gospel should be preached throughout the whole throughout the whole globe, the four corners of the earth, and then shall the end come.
That's right.
All right. So the Lord wants everyone to hear this. Of course, we're out there for our people, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But we also gotta let Esau, Edom know his judgment, and the nations their judgment.
Yeah.
It says, "For the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies."
Hey, the Lord is angered, with these nations, man. All right, what they did, is they touched the apple of the Lord's eye. All right, and the way they're ruling, man, it's inefficient, man. It's according to wickedness, man. The Lord is sorely displeased with that. That's why, again, his righteous anger is, upon this place, all right, as well as like the brother has quoted, these other heathen nations, man.
That's right. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury is upon all their armies. This is going into that World War III.
Yep.
He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah, that's also how when it goes into the scriptures, how the ravens, the birds, they're gonna feed in that day because there's gonna be all these dead bodies, man. All right, you got it.
I got a quick precept for that.
Okay, yeah, go on. You got it.
Revelation 19. Well, it's going into Babylon's destruction.
Yeah. This is all future prophecy. Yep.
That's right. This is Revelation 19 and 17. "And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, Come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power." Salaki.
Yo, Salaki. What's up? Oh.
Good? Yep. Yeah. I'm going to read it again. It says, "And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, Come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power, that you may eat the flesh of kings and the flesh of captains."
Yep.
Salaki, you got it?
No, you got it. Hey, the brother brought it up, man. Again, it's going into the bodies that are going to be there, in that world war, man. All right, like it tells you in Second Esdras, the 8th chapter, this world, the world to come is going to be for few. All right, meaning that there's going to be a lot of death, upcoming. All right, and the survivors, they're going to be, again, the servants, our servants for 1,000 years.
Right. Remember the scriptures say, "The slain of the Lord shall be many."
Yep.
You see? So it says, that you may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and them that sat on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. You know, that's pretty much the point right there.
Yep. Con.
So I'm gonna go back.
Yeah. Back in Isaiah.
I'm gonna read. I'll read 3 again. Isaiah 34 and 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Yeah,
you know, you got it.
This is real quick. Joel 2 and 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Yeah, and that's talking about Babylon, America, man. All right, you know, when it says Eden, that just goes to show you that there's a nice, you know, spots here, you know, nice national parks, you know, here and there. All right, but all of that is going to be destroyed, man. You know, like it tells you in Second Peter's the 3rd chapter, it's going to melt away and dissolve, you know, these elements. All right, you got words on that, Zakar?
That fire devoured before them is speaking of the nuclear missiles that's going to put that scroll in the sky.
Yep, that's what it's describing here in Isaiah. You know, this scroll is like likened to that mushroom cloud you see after an explosion.
Yeah, that's
right. Yeah, going back to Isaiah 34 and 4, it says, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Now today that would be described as a mushroom cloud.
Yep.
You know, but seeing it thousands of years ago, you know, Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, and you had John the Revelator, they described it, you know, the best way they can.
Yeah.
Remember that they're receiving visions of the end. You know, it says, and all the host of,
My bad. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
Yeah, and I believe John the Revelator said the same thing. You know,
same thing.
When you look into you know, these fig trees, man, you know, whether the wind or whether someone does it by hand, you know, when they all start falling, it's one, you know, it's multiple of them falling. All right, and you know, quick. All right. That's
I got the precept.
Oh, you got it. That's a representation. That's a representation again, you know, of these missiles, you know, that's gonna bombard this place, man. All right, going again, you know, the 200 million, man. All right, you got it.
Just getting straight to the point. Or you know what? I'll start at 12.
Yeah,
Revelation
you start at
6 and 12. And I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as the sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood.
Yep.
As the stars of heaven fell. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know, and it says that again, I believe, in Ecclesiastes 12, man. All right, being darkened because of again, you know, these missiles, man. All right, and Joel, the 2nd chapter, also goes into everybody's face, you know, they're being blackened. All right, because there's no hope out of that unless Yahweh Bashim Yahweh be with you.
That's right.
You got it.
It says, and the stars of heaven, representing those nukes, fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of the mighty wind.
Yeah, and there you go.
And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. Once again, a mushroom cloud. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. You know, because
that's a good description. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom,
Come on, bro. That's a good description because the texture of a scroll is almost like how the nuclear blast looks and how a scroll unravels.
Right.
You know, that's how the nuclear blast is, you know.
It unfolds in itself. And then, you know, then the scriptures speak about the destroying wind. You know, that's coupled with that mushroom cloud. Like they show you in was it Baruch? how you say that city's Beirut. Remember that missile went off in Beirut 2020?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Peru.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
They
right.
got remember they was having
All,
the wedding and all of that, and that missile went off, whatever.
all
yeah.
those
And then
windows
10
shattered.
seconds,
Yeah.
yeah, 10 seconds later, you hear the fucking boom, you know?
Yo,
That's that destroying wind. People were miles away. Took like 15, 20 seconds for them to, get hit with it.
yeah.
See?
That's
So
why.
this is Bible prophecy, man.
Yeah, that's why in the 12th verse it describes again, that great earthquake.
That's right.
Again going into what it says, in the Old Testament, how the earth is gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be an earthquake that they can't measure.
Yeah. There's what's it called? Above any seismic any of the levels they got, pretty much. I forget the
Yeah.
terminology. Yeah.
I
got
think the hand of God.
Yeah. It's literally the Lord's, like it says, the scriptures describe his indignation, without mixture, man. It's his full anger, man, upon this place.
That's right.
I got something real quick.
After that,
Revelation 9 and 15 and 16, it says, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of man. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them.
Again, that's going into the warheads that are gonna. You got it. Oh, you got it, Salaki. You there?
We can't hear you, Zakar.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, gone.
Did you hear what I read?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we heard what you read. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Like the brother's saying, man, again, that goes into the warheads that are going to bombard this place, one by one by one. All right.
That's right.
You can continue that in Revelation.
You want me to go? What you talking about right here?
Yeah.
That's it. That was it. I go back to Isaiah. No,
okay,
this brother had a precept. This brother had a precept.
I got it.
You got it.
2 Peter chapter 3 verses
9.
Verses hold up 10.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, it's going to come as a thief in the night, because a lot of these people aren't expecting Babylon, to be destroyed. Again, like it tells you in I believe it's Psalms 49, how their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
I got it. If you want it.
Oh, you got okay. Yeah, bring that out real quick. So, like, if you're cutting you got it.
Psalms, just to make your point, Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Yep. And so, like in the AMP, it adds, with brackets at the end, it says they named their lands after their own names, ignoring the Lord. All right. And that's the way, again, this man functions, man. All right, he doesn't keep the high holy days. He does the exact opposite, man. He calls righteousness wickedness and wickedness righteousness, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they think they're gonna be sitting on the throne forever. No, only one that was to sit on the throne forever. Only one was prophesied to have an eternal kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay, we're approaching in a few days. We're approaching America's 250th year. Which is the average duration of an empire. So your time is about up, my man.
That's right.
This place has an expiration date, man. Okay.
Yep.
You got it up.
So 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right. You have these directors in Hollywood. All right, they're well aware of this nuclear destruction. If they're not, why do they keep showing this destruction? America being destroyed, via thermonuclear missiles in the movies, man. Every
That's right.
movie showing destruction is 90% of the time America, man.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, bro, I got something on that. Which you when you're speaking that this is Ezekiel 2:9. It says, "And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein." And that's where they get these movies from. This book. It says, "And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe."
Yeah. Because they believe that the Lord is all kindness, man. You know, whenever they approach, especially these Christians, whenever they approach these scriptures, it's always like they're trying to make it politically correct, man. Trying to include everybody in it.
I
All
gotta
right,
go.
trying to censor the Lord, saying that He does no evil. All right, when in the same book, man, you know, it speaks about how shall there be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it. All
That's
right,
right.
you people see it as evil because you don't understand judgment. All right, at
That's
the end
right.
of the day, all right, you know that's part of the main reasons.
Can I read the NLT of what that brother read?
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Ezekiel 2:10, which he unrolled, and I saw that both sides were covered with funeral songs, words of sorrow, and pronouncements of doom.
Damn.
See,
Yeah.
pronouncements of doom. Like they keep playing with this doomsday in the
Yep.
movies, you know, movie titles. Or don't they have
Avengers.
Avengers coming out that's called Doomsday?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, they always play with that word doom or judgment
Or Armageddon.
or Armageddon,
Oh my God,
which is
one.
mountain of troops.
Mhm.
You know, concerning World War III.
Yeah.
And we know doom means judgment, so they're
Yep.
interchangeable. Scripture speak about the day of doom.
Yeah.
That's in
Exactly.
the scriptures, man. You know, the
Yep.
scriptures speak about, if we go to the KJV, scriptures speak about 3 woes.
Mhm.
You know, woe, 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 going into those
Yeah.
3 world wars. You know,
Even when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, man, you know, he spoke about this, man. He spoke about how when he returns, he's not going to bring peace, you know, but a sword.
that's right.
All right. And you know,
Them
he's
Christians.
prophesying. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Now, I was gonna
Those
say those
Christians.
Christians jump right over those scriptures. Those
Yeah.
scriptures are too violent for these Christians, man.
Done. Hey, but like it tells you in Ezekiel, man, you have to be you know, the spirit's got to be working with you for you to eat the whole roll. All right.
Right?
All right, because now you're seeing, you know, a bunch of you know, these Israelite camps going astray. All right, trying to model themselves, you know, over that Christian ideology, man.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah,
it.
bro.
You were
Want me to
reading
continue?
Second Peter. Yes, you
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, bro. It says, verse 11, seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
This is the only thing that is going to deliver you out of that destruction. All right, you know, that's why, you know, it straight up tell you what manner of persons are you to be. All right, you know, again, you know, stuck inside of these scriptures, man. All right, you know, in the spirit, you know, in the return of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So Lord's will, you know, he has mercy and we be delivered out of there, out of this
Yeah,
place.
yeah, bro. We supposed to be different from the world, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why these people gonna get dissolved in the missiles, because they like the world. We different from the world,
That's right.
yeah,
you know? That's how
yeah,
we supposed to carry ourselves, like a
right.
resemblance of the Bible. People don't read the Bible, they see you. Oh yeah, that man, he's like he follows the Bible, so you know,
Yeah,
we should be like him.
exactly. Yeah, they'll see the discipline, man, and you know, and pretty much your closeness with the Lord. All right. Again, you know, it's something that not everybody has, man. But again, you know, thank the Lord, you know, for the Rock Dash, man.
That's right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, more on that.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, just the last verse, verse 12. Coming, looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, that's why you get videos like this, you know, starting from our apostles, our elders, to us brothers on down, man. Again, because it's all about showing thy diligence, man. All right, like it tells you in Philippians. All right, you know, through how does it go? Through
The
the
terror.
salvation. Yeah, through the terror. No,
He
no,
said
no, not that one.
Philippians, he said work out your own salvation with
Yeah,
fear and
in
trembling.
fear and trembling. There you go.
Through the
Yeah,
terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
that one as well.
Nah,
Yeah,
he said
correct.
Philippians.
I had those two mixed up. Yes, like it.
Philippians 2:12.
Work out
Yeah.
your salvation. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it that I have for this. Unless you want me to drop the 13th verse, looking for new heavens and new earth.
No, you're good. You're good. We could continue that in Isaiah.
Going back to Isaiah 34:4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the elements. You know what? I had a precept, man, real quick.
Oh yeah, you got it. You
Because
got it.
in Revelation, the 6th chapter, it mentions the stars of heaven. I want to precept it. Dang, where's it at?
Oh, I saw the one you put up with Parathum. That one's a good one too. Has it been on the screen the entire time?
Nah.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm not even sure where it's at. I'm not sure where it's at in Matthew, but
oh, okay. How does it go?
Here we go. It's Matthew's 24:29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, right? Immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, going into the nuclear missiles, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Hey, before the missiles, the earth's gonna go through people in America gonna go through pure hell, man.
Yeah.
Pure hell.
The whole world.
Yeah, bro, the whole world. Second Ezra, the 16th chapter too, says, "Woe be to Babylon, Asia, rest
You
of the world."
you gotta raise your voice up,
Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, talks about the rest of the world, not just Babylon, you know. So the whole world is gonna catch pure hell, and
But this is the worst part of the hell is gonna be right here.
yeah, man.
Because the people of America have a certain mind state. They used to a certain lifestyle, so it's gonna hurt that much more.
You know? I got a quick precept on where you brothers were going. Is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. All right, it says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him." Again, going into the second coming, the return of Yahushua. It says, "And they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen." All right, so like brothers are going into, man, you know, it's not going to be a joyful day for these people, man. You know, it tells you they're going to wail. All right, because of him. Again, you know, he's coming to bring that sword.
That's right. That's right. Slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yep.
So going back, it says Isaiah 34:4, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. You know, the scriptures name names, you know, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
And again, you know, Idumea going back to Edom. All right, Esau who's in rulership right now, man. All right, again, you know, this place, it'll be destroyed. We just read into the 200 thousands of thousand warheads, man. That's what's coming to this place.
That's right.
All right. Let me get that in the AMP, that verse real quick. This is Isaiah 34 and verse 5 in the AMP. It says, "For my sword is satiated with blood." All right. And I believe that's what the Hebrew word for bathe goes into, man. All right. It's going to be, again, you know, full. All right. Like the brother keeps quoting, the slain of the Lord shall be many. It says, "For my sword is satiated with blood in heaven. Indeed, it will come down for judgment on Edom."
Oh, Edom.
Yep, there you go. "And on the people whom I have doomed for destruction." So again, I have doomed for destruction, all right? Again, you know, this place will be destroyed. And after that, you know, the wealthy elites, all right, these Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, All right, they're going to be the first crop of slaves in the kingdom. All right, and after that 1,000 years has finished, they're going to be a people no longer. They're going to be destroyed.
Yeah, the scriptures speak about continual employment.
Yeah,
You know,
someone's got to bury those bodies, man.
yeah,
You know, again, you know, this war that's coming, a lot of people are gonna, you know, meet their ends.
yeah. That's right. You want me to keep going?
Yeah. Or no,
It
that
says,
was it. No, yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna keep reading.
just that last verse. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
verse 6.
It says, "For the sword of the Lord," right, going into the nukes.
Yeah.
Somebody got to grab second edges. What 13?
Okay.
Yeah.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And this is all figuratively speaking of America.
Yep. Just like how Babylon the Great, you know, it could be likened unto America as well, man. All right.
Oh yeah.
What does it called? The virgin daughter Babylon as well. Egypt.
Yeah.
All right. Slovakia.
Sodom.
You know, Sodom, Gomorrah. All right. Spiritually, this place. Slovakia. Spiritually, this place is Rome. You know, 2.0. All right. You know, it could be known as all these names, man.
Yeah.
Nineveh.
Nineveh. Yep.
Yeah, it all applies to America now.
Yeah. Tyrus.
You know.
You're right.
You got something?
You wanted that second address?
Oh yeah, second address 13. Let's do it.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Hey, don't forget, Salakia. Don't forget when you remember when the what was it? The eclipse came and went through all those cities of Nineveh over here in America.
The arrows should shot from one
Yeah,
end.
I said 13.
Yeah, I was like,
my bad.
13.
My bad.
Okay, don't worry about it.
13 is going into the return of the Lord now.
Yeah.
That's fitting too.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I thought you wanted that one. You wanted?
Bad,
oh
bad.
yeah.
I was talking about the sword, you know.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we at?
You wanted that second address.
Yeah. What verse is it?
I'm looking for it. It's the 16th verse. Second Ezra 16 and 16. And it says 15. Okay. The fire is kindled.
No, you gotta start at 13.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta start at 13, man.
Or start at 12.
Okay, verse 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, the earth quaketh, the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power.
Again, going into that great earthquake that's gonna rock the earth to and fro like a drunkard. As well as the fishes, they're gonna mourn because of that radiation, man. All right, you know, there's gonna be a term that you call a nuclear fallout, man, which is gonna affect, you know, worldwide, the whole world.
Yeah, man. And it says, verse 13, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Right.
Like it tells you in the scripture.
Into the ends of the world.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, the scriptures speak about the weapons of his indignation. You know, that's them arrows. Scripts. What's that in Jeremiah? It mentions
none shall break the rank. Or
spare no arrows.
50.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, Jeremiah 50.
Oh, okay, you got it.
And 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, right? Everyone that has that nuclear technology. Shoot at her, spare no arrows.
So they're going to empty the silos, empty the mag on America.
It's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not going to be no museum that you can find, okay, this is where we had the missiles. You know, we never used it. All right, no, they're all going to be used. Even America's own allies, you know, NATO and the EU, it speaks about them, those 10 horns hating the horn.
That's
All
right.
America's gonna do. Hey man, America's gonna feel the full wrath, man. All right, from all nations globally.
Right. We can see how Trump is messing up those relations with those European nations. You know,
Yeah, they're cooked. Man.
he's fucking it up with NATO too. He's just fucking it up. You know, which this prophecy coming to pass. They got a reason to really get rid of this place.
That's
you
right.
know, now Esau think he's doing his thing, but no, you're just following the word of the Lord, man.
Yeah,
You know, because he got his own plans.
Yep. Tells you that in Proverbs, how the hand of the Lord is upon these kings, pretty much. You know, he directed them like the waters, man. All right,
King's heart. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
So it starting with these Rothschilds, they're being deceived by Satan.
Yeah.
By those left-hand demons, you know, directing them on what they need to do, but they're just leading you to fulfill the will of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And ever since World War II, these nations have turned to manufacturing weapons, and they've been stockpiling missiles the whole time. So they got the numbers, man.
Because they seen what happened to them groups, man.
Yeah, man.
They seen what happened to them
Make
groups.
sure they equipped for this war.
But I'm gonna finish this. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord." You see, so spare no arrows going into them nuclear missiles. You got it, Doc.
That's right.
Verse 13, it says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, return not backwards."
Right. Once that arrow shoots off, within a split second or a second or two, it hits its
intended target.
Intended target, man. So same with these nukes, man, and these nuclear warheads.
Hey,
the
these
target is here.
These nukes are the Lord's army, man. He's gonna direct them, you know, towards you. All right, he's gonna make sure they hit this place. All right, you know that's a definite, you know, thing that will happen in the future. All
sure
right,
word of prophecy.
Yeah, it's a sure word of prophecy. Everything is already written that is going to happen.
That's it. You got it up.
It says, "Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?"
Again, going into that, you got Slaki. Going into how Esdras understood reincarnation, man. All right, you know that he was going to be there in that day. All right, it speaks about how the spirit of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. All right, these same prophets that you read about, you know, in this book, they're back, you know, playing out their lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, bro. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right.
Again,
that's
you know, when Esdras was receiving these visions, he was terrified, man. All right, he understood that the only way out is through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right.
All right, because that goes to show you how great that destruction is, man. All right,
Bro,
it speaks about I believe it's in Habakkuk, man, when it speaks about whether the Lord hated the trees, man. All right, that's how great that destruction is going to be, because you're going to see again, you know, there's a lot of beauty in this place, but everything you see is going to be, you know, it's going to be purged, it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, when you see those missiles, he's like, woe is me, woe is me. Who gonna deliver me from these things to come? Because the missiles, looking at it, it's like, damn, how am I going to escape that? And then he lists the rest of the things that you got to escape before the missiles. So it's like, who's going to deliver him? And, you know, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to deliver him.
That's right.
I got something right quick.
You got it.
Revelation 18:9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, these other nations are gonna wail because they made so much profit out of this place, man. All right. Once this place is destroyed, that's why it speaks about them being terrified. And you could also how America is likened to the city Tyre. All right, that goes to show you that again, there's a lot of money that was made over here again through the blood of the Israelites. You got it, Doc? You had some word?
Hey, I had said something earlier. I don't know if y'all heard me. About the eclipse that came through. Remember the two eclipses that
Yeah.
came through and
Yeah.
crossed out America? One
Oh,
was the city. What was Nineveh? Was it
Yeah.
all the cities Nineveh?
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of those cities? That's what I want to ask, brothers.
It's been a minute, bro. That was 2018. It's been a long time.
2018. And what was the name of the cities that of the Bible that's here in America that they went through?
I forget, bro.
It was Nineveh.
One of them was Nineveh, right?
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
other, it was another one.
It was like
Another.
it might have been Memphis or something of that sort.
No. Something that was like a biblical name. And one went one way, and then the other one went the other way, and it crossed out America.
oh wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm gonna have to look that up again. It's a lot.
But I know that was maybe I think it was the beginning of the World Cup. They showed something of that, something reflecting that.
Mm-hmm.
I know people were talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So we in those times, man.
Yeah.
This is the end, man. We'll see what happens, man, in the remaining time of the year. But 6 months are we're already 7 months in, and look what already has happened.
That's right.
It's bad out here, man. It's very bad out here.
It keeps on intensifying that much more, man. All right, that's how we know that the return of the Lord it's soon.
Got to be, man.
Yep.
It's like America, or it's teetering on the edge of something.
Yeah.
Just teetering. It ain't fell yet, but it's teetering. It's just moving side to side slowly. You just need that extra little wind to blow it off the edge. And that next crisis is gonna blow this bitch up out of off the edge.
That's right.
Whatever Esau come with. But where we at?
I don't remember,
You want
but
Malachi?
we can get Malachi chapter 4.
Oh, Malachi 4. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. We can start at the top.
Okay. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And all these Christians, they're gonna think that's talking about hell.
God. Yep.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
And again, that's going into the judgment that's gonna partake the lake of fire, man. All right, again, once these missiles hit America, Babylon the Great. All right, it speaks about again, the 2/3 of our people. It speaks about how they're gonna cut off and die here in this land.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, that again, that's through the avenue of these missiles.
That's right. And the scriptures speak about melting, Jake. See, Jake don't know that's in the Bible. The Lord said He's gonna melt you, man.
Says
that's
He said He'll melt your eye sockets, man. All right, and consume your tongue. All right, again, that's how bad the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna be, and it's inescapable if the Lord wants you to die there.
That's right. I got a precept.
Oh, okay.
It's Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, going into that ancient style of fighting, like they show you on these period pieces.
Sword and Shield,
300, Braveheart, them type of movies, Gladiator. For every battle, the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. You see, so war has changed over the last 100 years. War has changed drastically, but it's a reason why.
Yep.
All right, it's all about the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right, America, man.
Hey, when the scriptures talk about this destruction, it speaks about it like a speedy riddance, you know, upon this place, man, within an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour, bro.
Yeah.
You can't even finish a movie within 1 hour.
But hey, that shows you how advanced the Lord again, you know, made this technology. All right, he gave him the thought to advance it all over these years. All right, just to showcase again, you know, that destruction.
And that hour gonna feel like a day.
Yeah.
That hour gonna feel like a day, man, for the people that's caught in it, you know.
Yeah.
That's for all you people that take that mark, man.
Yeah. That's a good one, because it says that in Revelation 14, man. All right, they're gonna feel the full wrath of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Again, because you turn to your face against him, man. All right, you decided to make you know, this devil, you know, your God. All right, if you take that device that John the Revelator saw, all right, in the island of Patmos.
I got one.
All right,
you got it up.
Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it. Woo! Because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple.
Yeah.
We talking about all love. The scriptures speak about vengeance, man.
That's right, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why you see Putin in Russia so motivated to challenge America, because the Lord has risen up that spirit, man, to where he's created bricks to combat NATO and to combat America. You know?
Always testing their missiles, you know, flexing their weaponry. You know, it's for a reason, man. And don't forget, Russia eat them too. They got that sword too.
Yeah, man.
God,
it's nothing. You said what up?
Yeah, they're blessed with that as well, man.
Yeah, they got that.
All right, they're sword, man.
I got something like
that. The Lord said he against them too, though. You go to, what is that? Isaiah 20, Ezekiel 28. He against Gog and Magog too.
Yeah.
You got it, Zakar.
This is Revelation 19. I'm going to start at 19. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse. And that was Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
And the chariots. And against his army.
Yeah, these Christians always thinking the Lord going to come back on a massive horse. You know, a horse the size of a state. Like, nah, man. The Lord coming back in them UFOs, man, them chariots, man.
Yeah.
All right, and he ain't coming back alone either.
Yeah.
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
Yeah, Revelation Salakia. I just wanted to add Revelation 13 and 14. Again, that goes into that miracle of this beast, man. All right, he's gonna make certain men, you know, that are lame walk again. All right, that can't see have vision again.
Yeah.
All right, you know that's a part of what it's going into. Go ahead, Doc.
Real quick, bro, that false prophet represents the Roman Catholic Church, right?
Right.
Hey, man, they control all religions, so they're gonna push the chip. They're gonna help, you know, promote it,
minister it.
You know, they're gonna tell the Christian pastor, hey, make sure your people take the chip. You know, they're gonna tell the Muslim leaders, make sure your leaders take the chip. You know, all these religions, you know, they're gonna deceive the people, man.
But it's not just gonna be that simple. They're gonna create an environment so bad, because right now people already know what's up. But you know, when you create a terrible environment, you're gonna make the people desperate. You know, people are not gonna be thinking straight, so they're gonna be so broken that they will receive that mark.
They also have
So
that
it's,
thing in the works called Project Bluebeam, man. All right, to deceive
yeah,
the people as well, man. All right,
yeah.
hey, don't be surprised if you see like a hologram of who you call Jesus, man. All right,
Caesar
you know,
Borgia in the
Caesar
sky.
Borgia in the skies, man. All right,
That shit gonna be funny, man.
yeah, but that's
You know
a
that.
part of deception, man. You know, a one good movie to watch is it was Spider-Man Far From Home. I believe that's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal, you know, Mysterio, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was falsifying that deception through again, you know, drones and holograms and all type of shit.
I was just
All
about
right.
to mention that, man. They be having these drone shows, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe Elon Musk brother, he owns a company dealing with those drone
Yeah,
drones, and they've been using those drones for the World Cup, the Olympics, all of that. So
Yeah.
don't be surprised if they pull something.
yep,
Skip to speak about this man ruling in, spirit of Satan, lying wonders,
Yeah.
yeah,
but he's not gonna be able to. He's not gonna be able to deceive the elect, man.
gone, gone.
That's a good point, bro. Because right now he has the attention of the whole world
Mm-hmm.
with the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
he could pull anything right now, and the whole world would be deceived.
Yeah.
gone,
Was
gone.
that it? Was that it on that Zakar?
No, I hadn't. Let me get it.
Okay.
Oh, you
Verse
got it.
20,
Yeah,
Revelation 19 and 20 now. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image.
Mm.
These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone.
Mm.
mm. Yeah, gone. There you go. Brother brought up the precept again. You know, the missiles crash coursing this entire continent, man. All right,
That's right.
America, the U.S. of A.
And
All right.
that's a perfect finish for this place.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
perfect judgment for this place, man.
That's right.
That's the perfect way to dispose of all this shit.
Yeah.
You know, what a amazing God we serve, man.
Yep.
You know, this is a perfect idea.
The ultimate
you know,
cleansing agent. Yep.
yeah, speaking as a human, this is a
Yeah.
perfect idea, man.
And the scripture
Hey,
says the physician cutteth off the law and disease.
Yeah.
He don't leave none of it. He take it
Yeah.
all out.
That's right.
The Lord gonna take this shit all out, man.
Got to.
Not
Yeah.
even a little tree going. The Lord gonna burn it all down. You know, no river, nothing going left.
That's why we gotta keep crying to the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know, keep crying to Yahweh Shema outside, shorten the days, get us out of here, man. Because all this has to happen for us to get to all the good. You know,
Yep.
all this has to happen for the Lord to return. Where we at?
We could go back to Malachi for
Malachi 4:1.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the point though?
4 and 2, my bad. We could continue it there.
Okay, Malachi 4:2. But unto you that fear my name, said Salah. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and
Yeah,
you shall
and
go
that
forth,
you got it.
and you shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
Yeah, and again, you know that healing, you know, with wings is going into again, you know that horse that was spoken of, man. All right, these chariots of the Lord, the UFOs, what the people call UFOs. All right, you know,
Yeah,
a good
man.
precept. Go ahead, you got it.
And I was gonna say, we need that healing, man. We need that healing.
Yeah.
We need to be taken out of these vile bodies, man, and put into perfect bodies, man. That could never get hurt or experience pain in any sort, any type of fashion. We need that desperately, man.
Hey, bro, you like one bad food away from getting fucked up in this body.
Or one bad fall, or
Yeah, man.
or even just your thoughts, We won't have to deal with that when we get changed. Lord's will we're of that number, That's what I'm looking forward to, man. New body, man.
Yeah.
But it says, but unto you that fear my name. You see, everybody don't fear the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You see how these other Israelite groups disrespect the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Here it is. IUIC will tell you they don't deal with the Hebrew, but yet they're praying with Christians mentioning the Father Yahweh.
Yeah.
You know, you see the hypocrisy. You see the games they play, man.
They'll call on
You know, they
Jesus.
just
Yeah.
you could tell that they didn't want to be equal to no fucking Christians, man.
Mhm.
But that's ultimately what you are. You're just a Christian with an Israelite spin.
Yep. They're adopting all the same pretty much beliefs, man. You know, these are the guys that teach in the name of Jesus. All right, and the guys that teach that there's a hell. You know, in the afterlife. Man.
It's an easy transition for Jake to go from the Christian church to IUIC. That's the easy transition. You're still united in Christ.
Exactly, bro.
You ain't gotta change nothing up. You know?
I had a quick precept.
Hey, that's like them saying that they united in the devil.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They are united in the devil.
Okay.
All right there.
For sure.
So they gotta be the 2/3, you know. That's not of Yahweh Shai.
Nah.
You know. I keep saying it every time, because every time I think about them, I think about all the paraphernalia that they have with that shit on it, you know. And all the times that people see that, you know, all the t-shirts, all the booklets, pamphlets, everything that they have with that on there, you know. They're pushing the name of the devil, man, instead of the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai, you know.
That name, that name is important, man.
And it's very important. That's the foundation.
Yeah, that's the connection. That's the direct line, you know, with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, with our Lord. Or without it, you know, just you know, you're just another lost Jake.
Yeah, it starts with the names.
Hey, I bet you when Nate was in the hospital, I bet you he wasn't calling on no damn Christ. I bet you that.
Yep.
Nah. Hell nah.
Okay.
But gone.
Yeah, more on that or yet?
This is Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. All right. It says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, all right, and shut the doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed." All right, and again, you know, those chambers are going into that relief. We're gonna have Lord's will, you know, when you're being, you know, into those chariots, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, because we're gonna, Lord's will, you know, we be that number. We're gonna witness that destruction, man. The scriptures speak about it, liken it as a sea of glass, man. All right, and it also speaks about how the remnant, they're gonna be affrighted still. All right, because again, you know, shit. Go ahead.
Nah, so like I was gonna say this is a cut.
Yeah.
You know, my people, it's showing you who salvation is for.
True. Yeah.
And it, you know, just because you call yourself believing in the Bible don't make you a Israelite.
Yeah.
You know, so come my people. Only the Israelites are going to enter into that chamber. The elect of the Israelites. You know, hide
That's
thyself.
why hide thyself for a little while. You got it.
You got it, bro.
I was gonna add to your point. That's why you got Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, spelling it out, man. All right, just who's getting beamed up there, man. All right, you know that they like it tells you that they counted our lives as madness, man. All right, you know
that don't apply to everybody.
Yeah,
that don't apply to everybody. Everybody's not an outcast in this world.
Nope.
You know, here it is. The whole world can agree to hate on Judah, man.
Yeah, the whole damn world, bro.
The whole, even the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah, here you got the fucking World Cup, and the Northern Kingdom, man, is always on the Southern Kingdom for some reason, bro. It's just like fuck, and it's the Southern Kingdom it's Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom that makes soccer, you know, that much great, man. That's why you see these European leagues. It's all Jake at the end of the day, man. You got it.
Hey, them chambers is the modern day ark, man. Yeah, them chariots. We're gonna be hid in the indignation, like Noah was hid in the, you know, the ark
flood. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, the Lord gonna make a way out. You know, he's not gonna just have us teaching His word and all right, you know, nah, He gonna come and get us, man. Yeah, He gonna come and get us. You know, but you want to close it on this, Sock?
Yeah, we can close it on Wisdom of Solomon.
You had something else?
No, that was pretty much it.
Okay. It's Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yeah, here we again, we make this place so great. I'm speaking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, without Jake, this whole economy crumbles, man. This whole world just will shut down overnight, man.
There's no salt. It's saltless, bro.
When you look at again, these entertainers, these artists, these athletes, it's majority Jake, man. Again, Jake is dope as hell, man. We're the people of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right.
Yeah, I just seen a TikTok of this Edomite. He might be a Jake, but he has the complexion of an Edomite, clowning the Lakers right now because they supposedly have 5 starting Edomites, which we know Luka.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's a Jake, but Reeves might be. I don't know, but nonetheless, he was clowning them. The whole world is clowning the Lakers for doing that because it's like, what are you gonna accomplish with 5 white dudes, man? In a league full of Jakes, you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. I gotta show you that video, bro.
Yeah.
But it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Yeah. Again, like it tells you in Revelation, how these people are gonna wail, at the coming of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. And the strangeness of his salvation through what people call UFOs.
Yeah. And that is very strange,
Yeah.
But they don't know it was always here.
Yeah.
It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. That lines up with the curses.
Yeah.
We should be a proverb, We fools accounting his life. Salaki, you got it.
I was gonna say all these names that they had for us, man. All right, niggas, spics, anchos, all these different bywords, man.
Africans.
Yeah. Latino.
Hispanic, all this bullshit.
Asian,
black,
Jamaican,
brown.
Yeah, black.
Like, come on, man. And this motherfucker, he has a title of white.
Mm-hmm.
He call us red and black and brown. Like, get your ass out of here.
The exact opposite, man. Yeah, he's white.
Devil. Hey, whatever. But it says, we fools accounting his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints, because we are the saints, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like Chris Tucker say, and you know this, man.
Yep.
You know we the saints, motherfucker.
That's
if we
right.
ain't the saints, who else are the saints? It damn sure ain't you. That's one thing we all can agree on. The so-called white man is not the nowhere near the saints. No, you ain't nowhere near holy, man.
Yeah.
It says, therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. But
these Edomites know they're wicked.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know they do evil. They know they can't be like Jake. And
they know that world is on its way out, man. Take it like a man, though. We did.
Exactly. Yep.
And we did it unknowingly. We didn't know exactly what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
We lost our heritage over time.
Gone.
Y'all motherfuckers gonna know exactly why the hell your ass in captivity.
Yep.
You ain't losing a goddamn thing. You gonna find out, oh damn, we Edomites. Damn, we're the bad guys. Yeah. You're the bad guy. You're the first liar, the first murderer, all that. That's you.
Hey,
That's
the parable of Lazarus and the rich man gives us an insight of how hard we gonna get them back. Oh, let me get a little tip of water on the finger.
Yeah, look how they did us. So it's gonna be double, and the scripture said 1,000 times worse. So it's gonna be horrible.
That's the thing.
You,
they didn't have spiritual power, but you know who is, man? All right, again, you know, the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna feel the full wrath and the anger of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that is on you. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna be in our chairs, just we're gonna put 1,000 Edomites in the field or whatever, just floating over your ass and just zapping your ass. Hey, why not? Why not?
Yeah, it's part of the terrorism, man.
Give them 10 minutes to run it high. Go ahead,
God.
man. Why not?
God.
But we can leave it there though.
Hey, I got a real quick one.
You got it?
You got it up.
Real quick. Revelation 20:6. It says, "Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power."
That's it.
Yeah.
But,
second death being that nuclear destruction.
Yeah. But they
You
shall
trying to be first class. You trying to be part of that first class, first graduated life to eternal life, man.
Yeah.
At first crop of jakes that get to enjoy the kingdom.
Yeah.
Get to be celebrated with Yahushai and by Yahushai and celebrate the Lord. That feast, you know.
God, that feast. To see the destruction and the salvation of this place, man. Our salvation out as well.
But they shall be priests of the Most High and of Hamashiach Yahushai, and shall reign with him 1,000 years.
Yep. Hey, that's a part of the rulership that we're all seeking for, man. All right, you know, that we all want at the end of the day. That's why we fight, you know, and we do everything in our power, all right, to make it out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
That's right. Was that it?
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
You
So
close them out.
Yeah. Hey, with that, Lord's all you brothers were edified. You know, again, you know, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rachakodash. You know, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom, brothers. Hey, Lord's will, until the next time. Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah.